Satatu is Anandam Super. Boys, welcome back to the Super Championship in 2025. We'll move on to round 4 of the Super Championship. We're at the Green Hell, the Nürburgring, and we're on the Nordschleife, the 24-hour circuit of that as well. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting race to say the very, very least. I hope you're all looking forward to it. 5 people here already. Thank you so much. Distinct Iconier in the chat. Thank you so much for saying hello. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. I think I have the wrong microphone set up. Sure did. Oopsies. Yep. Now we should be all set, ready to go. I apologize about that. It was a little bit confusing there for a second, but we're now back at our normal microphone. It should be gone away from the controller. But yeah, boys, welcome. We've got Quentin, we've got Icon, Andy Bianchi, Aiden name Verschure Jorben, Sam, we've got Justin, and we've got Ben Hughes. Expecting a couple more drivers in, and one very, very surprised driver. Icon is going to lose his mind when he sees who comes in. But yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to see how everybody gets on today. It's obviously going to be a very, very difficult race. But yeah, I'm hoping for some blue skies. It is on random weather, so I don't even know what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen. Hopefully there is no rain. It's looking like a sunny day in Germany today, and hopefully it remains that way. 9 people here, thank you so much. If not already, please do hit that like button for me. The more likes on the stream, the more it gets sent out to the YouTube communities. Actually, one thing I'm going to do, because I've not done, is I'm going to add a couple of hashtags into the title. That is as important. Gran Turismo. Hashtag GT7. Hashtag live. And save. Rockstar Pool is in commentating with me today as well. It's good to see him in. We're going to get him in now. Just bear with me a moment while I get him. Might be hard to find. Nope, there he is. Hopefully he has a decent microphone. And that party is now started. But yeah, let's have a look at how some of the drivers are getting on their practice laps. At the moment, we've got 2 minutes left in practice before we go qualifying. One shot qualifying too. Zapla out on a quick test lap. Aiden out in his RG Labs. And Icon out in his Saria. Hello, Ian.
I'm just looking at that RG car now. It looks absolutely lovely. It's just a shame that Lucy is not driving it, because I think Lucy and Icon around the Nürburgring would have been quite spectacular.
It sure would have, wouldn't it? It sure would have.
The good old days when it was. Oh, hello. That was. I'd say there was a barrier over there, but there's a barrier around. About how long is this track again? 14 miles, something like that?
It's 14 miles, yeah, or I think it's around 20 kilometres. I think it's around 20 kilometres.
Yeah, I think it's around about 20, because I did the what is it, the time trial with the Suzuki that they've got going at the moment. Never again.
Yeah, it's quite complex, alright.
Although to be fair, I felt very fast in the Suzuki.
Indeed, and there's our surprise driver just joined. Lucy Wu is taking part today, and he is racing against the grid. He's filling in for Pan Am. Lucy Wu is back on the grid.
Whoa!
Lucy Wu will be taking part today.
Got a feeling we're going to have a bit of a good race today, then.
A very good race, I suspect, indeed.
good luck, Lucy. No skill issues out there.
The king himself is back, the king of the Nürburgring. I think we're missing one driver. Oh, nope, there. I think he's joining.
Let me have a...
L.Wu is back.
Anyway,
Martinez,
quick
yes.
here,
Alejandro, he just got in last minute.
We're missing one of the box, I think.
We are missing one of the box. Julian is yet to be seen.
Yeah, Jorben's there.
We're missing Julian.
Ash,
hello, Spiders,
where's Ash?
and hello, Luke. I need to go to the toilet, he says. No problem, Luke. All good. Yeah, we're missing Deep Moon. I think he's filling in for Ash today.
Right, yeah.
And I think we're missing we're missing Julian as well.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, I see Andy. I see Quentin. Pow, where's Super Pow?
Pow is there.
Is he?
Pow
oh yeah, there he
yes.
is.
Pow is there. Luke out on track, one of your drivers today, Ian. He has performed really well at the end of last season. Struggled so far this year, but he's hoping for a good race today.
He has. To be fair, it's not been the best of starts, but he's been solid and he's been consistent as well. I think that should be noted. I mean,
yeah, he has been quite
obviously it's not the drivers that I wanted in the car through obvious reasons. We're not going to go into those, but it's been very solid overall for the chase liners this season.
Indeed, it's been good. It's so far so good. I mean, you know, you were third there up until last week, so there's points getting on the board, and Sam is extracting everything that he can as well, which is quite good.
Sam is.
So we're hoping for good. Luke has seemed confident today as well, which is good.
He does. I wonder if that's the German Nürburgring spirit coming through there.
Indeed, it might be. Could be. Lucy Wu is on track. We're watching Lucy Wu. Number 2 is back on the track, and oh my goodness, is it nice to see Lucy Wu out on a home race and a return to the WSC, and it's really nice to see him on track again. Obviously, the last time that Lucy Wu took part in a Nürburgring race, he won it, and in his very first ever WSC race back in 2022, he also won it. Lucy Wu's kind of been a staple name within WSC, whether he took part in races, whether he got a little bit on the grass there. He managed to keep it out the barriers. Kept it out the barriers.
That would have been a bit of a moment there for Lucy coming through that.
Indeed. Ben goes around, struggles into turn 1. Again, this is one shot quali, so you only get one chance at getting it.
Is there a way? Let me just. I've got to turn this music off because this music. There it is.
Nicholas is in Italy? Interesting.
Could this be Deep Moon?
It is Deep Moon. It is Deep Moon. But he is Romanian. But he's living in Italy.
Ah. We seem to have a lot of that. We have an Austrian living in it's a Turkic living in Austria.
Yeah.
Now we've got a Romanian living in Italy.
Yeah, and Luke is also Romanian and living in Germany.
Yeah, he's living in Germany.
Yeah, and Verschoor is Belgian, still in Belgium, but his flag is different because of his settings.
I'm sure there's someone else who's a different nationality as well.
I think it's Justin. Justin is Polish, living in Germany.
There it is.
So yeah, there's a good mix there of people. There's a good mix. Anyway, it's time to go qualifying, gents. I think we have one last straggler just before I press the button. Just before I pressed the button, we had one more person joining. I'd imagine it's Julian. Oh, it's Matt Alonso.
There we go.
Yeah, there's Matt Alonso. Anyway, we're going to start this qualifying once Matt has joined. I think he's just viewing more than anything else. I haven't seen Julian yet, but we might, depending on how many people are joining, Matt might have to leave the session. It would depend on a few things. Unless if Ilya doesn't show up, then there is space.
Justin has said track on fire. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
Track on fire. Okie dokie, let's go qualifying, gents.
Sam's already got a half-second penalty, but I think this is warm-up lap that he's. Oh,
we're going
Ben
qualifying.
Just off the track there slightly.
$11 people here, boys. Thank you so much. If you've not done already, please do hit. Please do hit that like button for me. I'd be really, really appreciative of it.
And we are qualifying. I'm going to say that Justin's with I forget Spider's team. That Spider's livery looks absolutely beautiful.
He's done a really good job on it. He really has. Justin obviously making the liveries this year. Ilya was making them last year when Jorben was situated at Spider. But obviously things have changed and Justin's back and he's doing all the liveries now, and it is definitely a beautiful livery.
Just put all that up. There we go. Has everyone chosen the R18 this weekend?
A lot of people have, yes. I see 1, 2, 3.
I know we
4,
chose the R18.
5.
So was yourself.
Oh, that's a different car.
Lucy's chose. What the
That's a
RGs
GTR.
chose here?
That's a GTR, anyway. And then Aiden is in also the R18. That's definitely not an R18. That looks like the Toyota. Actually, it's the 919.
I was going to say, more like the Porsche there.
It is Porsche, it is. It's the 919.
The Box have gone with the Audi.
Yeah. Jorben has gone with the R18 as well. Raphael also with the R18. Bianchi also with the R18. Ben Hughes in the 919 as well.
Interesting, no one went with the Peugeot.
Yeah. I think there was some people mentioning the Peugeot, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of talk about the Peugeot being a good car, but everyone seems to have either gone for this R18.
Indeed.
Or they've opted with the 919.
Yes, indeed they have. A lot of 919s there, but that is definitely a GTR. Let me just actually. We can display the race or the car information just to see. Display car names. Oh no, Lucy Wu is in the 919 hybrid as well.
Alright.
Yeah, it's all Audis other than that. Yeah, 919 hybrid.
Yeah, 919 Audi, 919.
Hybrid from Deep Moon as well, Nicholas. Display the names again, driver names. That's interesting. There's a lot there's actually a few more 919s than I had expected to see. This is the man I expect to be on pole, but we've seen some surprising things in this championship before, and nothing's certain. But if you were a betting man, I think this is the guy you'd be betting on.
Yeah, I think we're looking. It's either going to be Icon or Lucy on pole. But then again, it won't be pole because it's reverse grid as well.
It is reverse grid. Yeah, it is reverse grid today. So there's extra points on the grid or on the up for for grabs for everyone qualifying today. So it'll be interesting to see how they go. Quentin is leading the pack. So Quentin is gone out ahead of everybody else, so he wants to get a lap done as soon as possible. Justin following very closely behind, so is Icon. Alejandro Martinez is building up a little bit of a gap to them. Luke looking to come past.
Yeah, this was because I did a little bit of a test with all of them before. Well, if you because it should have been last week, but I did a little test myself, and I found that on 35% fuel, you were only just about making it to the end of the second flying lap.
Yes.
And that's with both the R18 and the 919.
Yes.
So we could be seeing a little fuel and tyre saving going on here to preserve it all for when they start their fast run in a few minutes.
Indeed. A lot of people using up their battery packs as well. A lot of battery packs being used up here.
And that was the one thing I liked about the R18, because the R18 was a very, very good battery pack saver. Very good.
It really was.
Very regenerative, especially in the slower corners towards the end of a lap.
Yeah, you know, the battery pack definitely. But there are some other drivers as well who've managed to keep their battery packs pretty full. The three front-running cars at the moment, or the three cars at the very front of the pack, are full batteries. So is Alejandro Martinez as well. Lucy with a half a battery. Grab here has 3/4 battery. Schuer has depleted his battery. Eden has a 3/4 battery. Nicholas has a full battery. Ben Hughes he's got damage and a 3-second time penalty. Andy Bianchi has depleted nearly just over. In fact, he's got a quarter battery left.
Coming into easily what I think is the best section on this Nürburgring, this really twisty section here towards the end of the lap, which ends in the second carousel.
Yes.
It's just it's almost like you can point to the hybrids in, you can flick it down a gear and the car will just go in, and you saw them
do exactly what you asked it to do. Indeed.
Exactly. Saw the brake disc glowing very nicely on the back of Quentin's car there.
I'm not sure Quentin's particularly happy being the lead car here, because he will be towing many cars down those
He
straights.
will.
And I mean,
He will.
Quentin
This
is very quick. I mean, Quentin is a potential title fighter here. I'm sure he's not going to be wanting to pull a German, another German, down along a track that...
You can see Justin now just holding back a bit. You can see him...
Yeah. He's got Icon behind him, so does Justin.
How have you... I mean, we've had... okay, we didn't have Quentin in the last round, but...
No.
To be fair, I think the title fight, it's not warmed up yet.
It's not fully warmed up. It's definitely not fully warmed up. However, that all being said, the person who is in second place is Icon's counterpart, Alejandro Martinez. And I mean, if Alejandro can stay on a trajectory where he's improving every race, you could see an internal fight between both the Serie is. Obviously, Quentin isn't just going to disappear.
Icon is very eager to get on with it here.
Yeah, he is gone. He's built up quite a gap. Luke eager to get on with it as well. Alejandro Martinez running in fourth at the moment. Lucy Wu following closely behind. Got Justin beside him. Justin heating up his tyres.
This is what I was saying, because with the new fuel regulations we've got this season, 35% fuel only just makes it. You have to wonder, has Icon gone a little bit early here?
I don't know if he's gone early. I'm sure Icon was fuel saving. It looks like he was. Mind you, not as much as Quentin was.
Yeah, not
Luke
as much
definitely
as...
wasn't. And now they have started their push laps. Icon, Quentin, Luke and Alejandro Martinez is about to start his push lap. Garab here is coming up to start his push lap as well. But Icon, currently the car who is on the front running car at the moment, is the man starting this first push lap. Quentin following closely behind.
I tell you who I like in Ben's got a 3-second penalty.
Big penalty for Ben. Big penalty.
I tell you who I like in this situation. Andy Bianchi's hanging back here.
He's hanging back quite a distance too.
He's hanging back almost. There's only one car behind him, and that's Arps.
Yes.
But he's just cruising around. He's saving his fuel, saving his tyres. I like this strategy a lot.
Yes, if you look at Lewick pushed a little too hard on his outlap, and his tyres are now half depleted. So he's going to be asking a lot of those tyres to complete this lap.
Yes.
He's going to be asking a lot of those tyres, especially the softs, when there's a lot of deg on the soft tyres, as it is, mind you. Lucy Woo as well has a lot of deg, and is currently down in 7th, pushing his car. Is that 919? Verschuur has started his push.
Ash is taking the coffee order. Would you like a coffee from Ash?
I don't think so. I'm not feeling fantastic today, gents. I'm sure a coffee definitely wouldn't help matters. Definitely won't help matters today.
I know me and Ash, we've been joking, a bit of joking in the old Discord chat back and forth, but I think there's still life in Ash left. There's still
there's
a lot of life.
A lot of life left in Ash.
Maybe not me, personally, but definitely there's a lot of life left in Ash. I
think Ash just needs to believe in himself a little bit more. I mean, we've seen what he's capable of in 2022, I believe, where maybe it was 2023. It was the high-speed ring, and he finished second, and he could have easily won it. He led the race for, I think, half the race he led, and Andy Bianchi then just swooped in and got him. And was lucky to do so. Ash got off to a very, very good start, and Andy, I think, missed qualifying that day and qualified quite far back, so had to dissect the grid one car at a time. Yeah, it was an interesting race. It was a race that Ash definitely could have won, and we know that he's capable of these front runnings.
The high-speed ring has been a very happy hunting ground for what was Goblin racing, now Chaseliner racing. Because obviously Ash had his best result there. I had my best result in my debut season there, before obviously round 14 happened. And last year, was it? No, it wasn't last year. It was the year before Zulu.
Zulu won it as well. Yeah, he won it, and then he won it on the last lap. I think he came from third on the last lap to win the race.
To be fair though, that race was because we used boost in that race.
Yes, it was a little bit misguided perhaps.
It did turn into a bit of a silly race.
Yeah, it was a bit misconstrued.
But it was fun.
It was fun, yeah, for sure it was fun.
Where's Icon on the track? He is. I think he's just coming up to the... Yeah, he's come up to the carousel area. Or the first of the carousels, I should say.
Yes. Again, gents, I'd just like to point out that there's a possibility you'll hear a few gurgles and a few noises from my daughter, who is very, very close by and wide awake.
Oh my God! Absolutely wringing the neck out of that R18.
He is pushing that car beyond its limits at the moment. Took a little bit of grass too, and that can be punishing.
And he's gone
up on the carousel. He's gotten up on the carousel.
To be fair though, that carousel, it's such a tough corner to get right.
It's a very tough corner to get right. Quentin got up on the carousel as well.
Andy Bianchi's had a spin in the first corner.
No, dear. That might punish him a little too. He waited so long for that lap too. He waited so long for it. I think he might have just...
we're racing, qualifying here. We have got Ben Hughes, Nicholas and Arps all racing each other in qualifying here. This is great stuff.
This could hamper a few results here. Oh, this could really hamper, and he's gone. Aidan has gone through on Ben. Ben has just gotten out of the way. Nicholas is following with very much so. following very closely to Aiden, and will be pulling a small.
And so we've got Luke and Alejandro. Oh, sorry, Luak, I should say. And Alejandro raced each other in qualifying as well. I think Luak's done something to upset Superpower there.
Could be. Alejandro, was he ahead of Luke? I don't believe he was.
No, Luak was.
Martinez has caught him.
Yeah.
Icon onto that back straight now, and Quentin about to enter that back straight as well. We're just going to watch on board here with Alejandro Martinez following Luak at the moment. Fuel starting to kind of. Luak got a little bit out of shape there. Is he holding up Alejandro a little bit? He might be.
I think.
There's contact.
Yeah.
There's contact between.
It's always going to end in tears between. It looks such a fast track, but it's so narrow as well.
It's extremely narrow. Icon about to cross the line. Does a 7:02.
Oh, that's going to be. That's going to be tough to beat.
Is not close. Quentin's about maybe 7 or 8 seconds behind that.
Yeah.
And he is. He's
5
seconds
seconds actually.
Now, where's Alejandro Martinez going to end up? He's going to be a little bit further back. Look. Mind you, Alejandro might be safe in third, depending on how the rest of the grid has gotten on. This is the man we're all watching. He's on the back straight now.
Sam might be getting a little bit of a cheeky toe here off Justin as we head into the final corner here.
Two boys doing donuts. Luke will cross the line and is good for fourth. Alejandro has crossed the line with a 7:24, which is 12 seconds slower than what his qualifying time was in practice. Grab here, 3 seconds behind Alejandro Martinez. Zapla has gone third fastest with a 7:16.
Lucy nowhere near though.
Lucy is nowhere near him. No, he's not.
This might even beat.
Lucy goes fourth fastest.
Oh, fastest! Wow. I think we're just waiting for.
Sure,
Andy Bianchi's got a 1.5 second penalty. He's
Luke very apologetic towards the El Matador. Powell will be simmering about that. Didn't race for at least a year, says Lucy Wu, and he's put it in fourth. They're sure to cross the line, goes 7th fastest. Luke will be down in 8th. Don't expect anything, says Lucy Wu, though he is fairly far up the grid. Nicholas is a good bit back as well. Nicholas has yet to set his lap time. Aiden will be next to. Oh, Aiden has damage. Andy Bianchi is leaving everything. He sure did, Ash. He did win on his debut. Messed up so bad at the end, says Aiden. Nicholas will be next across the line. Close.
He might have a 1.5 penalty, Matt Andy, but he is literally throwing that R18 into every corner.
He really is going for this. He's got to basically set a 7:01 to get ahead of Icon.
Aiden's done a 7:21. What's that good for?
That's
good
fourth.
For
that's good for fourth. For sure, still down. Smells here. Ben Hughes off the track. Andy Bianchi absolutely pushing.
Nicholas at 7:38 puts himself into P9.
P9. Last car on track is Andy Bianchi. And he is really pushing his car.
I think we might be looking at Ben on pole. with Luak second, depending on what Andy Bianchi does.
Indeed. Andy Bianchi, I think, is still good for a mid-pack position at the moment, despite the spin. I think Andy might be a little bit of a surprise here for him. He's looking okay.
He's just coming onto the back straight now. He's around
he's got a lot of grass. And now he's down that back straight. He'll unload that battery.
But he's got to take his 2.5 penalty here.
Yes, he does. That'll slow him down. He's still got essentially 40 seconds to get to the line.
What was Quentin's time again? Quentin was a 7.7, something like that?
He was a 7.08.
7.08. I think he might sneak in here between Quentin and Justin with this time.
Perhaps he might. We're just watching Andy Bianchi now. That's going to have to be a big push now to the line after that penalty and the spin at the start. Where can Andy put himself? Is it good for third place for Andy Bianchi? No, it's not. It's only good for fourth. 46 thousandths of a second behind Justin Zapla. That was...
Without that 2.5 slowdown, where would he have been?
That was costly. And he pushed that. I mean, a 2.5, what would that have been for Andy Bianchi?
You're probably looking easy, say 2 seconds out of that. So it'd put him
his spin cost him probably about 7 seconds.
Let's say 5-ish seconds roughly, so he'd have probably been close to Quentin.
He'd probably been very close to Quentin, probably about 2 seconds off of Quentin. But we still don't have Julian.
Let me see where...
That's good points for Justin. Confused about how he's ended up P4. Arps, I hope you have diarrhea, says Nicholas.
And in the Discord, I can't remember what his name is now. He was the chap who should have drove for us instead of Sam. He just said he just tuned into the stream while taking a dump.
He had finished up his lap nice and early. Obviously, that's why he went out so soon, because he wanted to get a sneaky poo in before the race start.
Yes.
Well, he's down in 8th, which means he will start.
Oh no, not that Sam. The other Sam. Was it Sam
Shotto.
who was gonna? Yeah, Shotto.
Oh yes, Sam Shotto. Okie dokie, well, Julian has resurfaced.
Lucy Wu claimed he could do the Nürburgring in 2 minutes.
Lucy Wu, I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. Anyway, gents, we're getting ready to go here. What time are we at?
16:03.
So we're slightly delayed. We're about 10 minutes delayed so far.
Is that Julian in the YouTube chat?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said he just wants a minute.
Yeah, well, I think there's a delay of 3 minutes on the clock anyway, and the final lap only started not too long ago.
Yes. Now, Justin, no fraternising with the other team. I see you throwing kisses at Super Pal.
Quentin goes, ugh. Anyway, now here we go. Okay, Julian says to hold on. So what we're going to do is I have to take a photograph of the second.
Let me grab it as well then, just in case.
Yeah. Julian will be starting 13th on the grid. So we'll end the
Yes, we were having a very lively discussion about that in the chat.
Indeed.
Or as we're going to call it, the RG rule.
The RG rule, indeed.
Wasn't it this race last year when, was it the two RGs, they didn't do a lap and they thought they were straight onto first and second, but...
I don't think that's what happened. I think what happened was they thought there was more time than there actually was. And they came out later. And they didn't have a chance to finish the lap.
Oh, that's
in
right,
time.
yes.
And because they hadn't finished the lap, they still started behind the cars that had qualified.
But I think everyone else thought that they were
would be starting
second.
first and second,
yeah,
but that wasn't the case.
No, because I think even Lucy had to intervene and say, no, we're starting last.
Yeah. Set by the host. Why can't I set by the host?
You want...
Oh, yes. Forgot about this part. And then set by the host.
You want Ben and Lua.
I just need to wait for the settings to change.
Alright.
And then everyone will have to ready up before I can adjust the grid.
Oh, yes, of course, yes.
Per the initial delay, we're actually still on time. We're just waiting on Julian to join. Okay, everyone has now.
Who I think so far, standout driver of the year so far, Julian.
Yes, indeed. Julian has been very, very impressive from, honestly, the get-go. Let me just see now that I have this. So Ben is at the front.
Yeah.
Ben at the front. Then
with Luak. And then it's Nicholas and Jorben.
Nicholas. Where's Nicholas?
Damon Powell.
I need to find Nicholas first. I don't think Nicholas is actually ready up. No, he has now. Lucy now has.
Right.
Change grid order. And it's Nicholas.
Yeah, Nicholas and Jorben.
Oh. You sit beside me? Yeah. No, don't do the squirmy things, please. And then it is
quite right there, Arps. Actually, 13 drivers on this grid when Justin gets here.
Indeed, yeah. So it's Jorben.
Then Salmon. Yeah.
And then
Salmon Powell. Then the two RGs.
RG are the order that though. Lucy Woo and Arps. So Lucy Woo.
Andy and Justin.
Arps, 1 sec now. Oh, I messed that up. There we go. Sam and Arps, Bianchi.
And then your two title protagonists at the back, Quentin and
Mott is currently in. He shouldn't be. Where is Zapla? Zapla goes.
Zapla is at the toilet.
No, I know that. And then that's the way that should be. Mott shouldn't be there. That looks right. So Quentin, Icon, Quentin, Justin, Bianchi, Hayden, Lucy Woo, Martinez, Rapier, Bershur, Nicholas, Luke, Ben. That's correct. And then Mott needs to come out. No, don't pull the wire. Don't pull the wire. Don't pull the wire. Thank you. Once again, gents, I apologise. It's a family event, so we Every danger you'll hear some kids screaming and whinging every now and then. Yeah, I know. Where's your soother? Now. Come on, you go down and bassinet. Come on, you go down and bassinet. Okay. Now. Okay, we're waiting on Julian. Still no sign.
Last I heard, his PS4 is being slower than I am on the racetrack.
Try and get the giddy up here. Waiting on Julian.
Yes, no heroics into turn 1, everyone.
Yeah, let's try and keep it out of each other. Mind you, it's a rolling start, so...
It's rolling start?
It's rolling start, it's an endurance race, it's a 50-minute race.
Or as someone would used to say, no heroics into Sandoval, please.
Yeah, indeed, yeah, poor old Jeff. Jeff got the boot a long time ago. Now. Yeah, what are you laughing at?
Julian is on his way in now.
Okay. I have a slight concern about my own PlayStation, alright. Over the last couple of days it has been overheating and needs a desperate clean out, but I haven't had a chance to do it with the kids being sick. So, I have a fan turned on it, hopefully to keep it cool enough to keep this race going.
Lucy is always thinking about full sending.
I know, yeah. 12 people here, boys, please do hit that like button for me. I really would appreciate it if you could. There's 13 people here now. There's only 6 likes on the stream. Let's get that like count up, if at all possible. We're still waiting on Julian. We're 2 minutes now delayed once again. Let's try and get this moving. Alejandro Martinez is in a good position right now, in 6th. Nicholas says, I'll take you out if you try to overtake Icon.
I think if you do that, Nicholas, everyone is going to buy you a beer.
I'm not so sure about that. I'm not sure the stewards will appreciate it too much. I'm not sure the stewards
I'll buy the stewards a beer.
I'll buy the stewards a beer.
20 seconds, says Julian.
20 seconds. Mott, I need you to back out real quick, bro. Nice and quick now. Let's get this moving, guys. We're nearly 15 minutes delayed. Okay, he's here. Mott, I'm going to need you to back out, bro, because I'm going to have to adjust the grid.
Oh, is it F1 quali? Gee, I forgot about that.
I forgot the quali was on myself. We're better anyway. It's Spa 24-hour too. Is it the Spa 24-hour, by God?
Yes, I did see something about the Spa 24 hours.
Everything is happening in the localized tracks around Europe at the moment. Austria and Spa.
Yeah, good. Always the last. I think it's last week of May. It's Monaco Grand Prix and Indy 500,
Indeed.
and then the Coke 600 for NASCAR. They always put.
Okie dokie, let's not delay this any further, guys. Let's go racing. Boys, enjoy the race, and we'll be watching over, and we'll be enjoying it just as much as hopefully you will. And now it's time to go racing. 15 minutes delayed, but it's okay. Now.
Oh. Wow, Quali's thrown. What the hell is that result for Quali? Jeez, I've just seen that result for the Austrian qualifying, and
Okie dokie, here we go. Ben has started the movement. And now the lights are going on. And it's lights out and away we go. Ben gets a great start and so does Luke. We're all off a rolling start here for the Nürburgring 24-hour race. It's not 24 hours, it's 50 minutes, but it's the track for the 24-hour. Ooh, is there a bit of contact?
Getting right into it at the back there. Lots of contact with Justin.
Justin has gone down. Oh no, Justin was already at the back. Whereas Quentin's gotten a really good start. Ben Hughes still leading this race. Alejandro Martinez making up places as well. Coming into contact with his close friend. Oh, there's a slow moving car there. Is it Luke? It is Luke. And now Martinez is looking to come past, and he does go past Luke.
Oh, we got a battle for the lead here. Nicholas is
into the lead of the race, and now Jorben is up into second place. Ben is up and down, is still in third. Alejandro Martinez is making up places. Ben Hughes is definitely under there. Look at Alejandro Martinez go through there, just swung it around the outside. Sensational move from El Matador. Where is Icon and the back of the grid? Icon is down in 10th. He's just letting people kind of split themselves up. Aiden is still there as well.
Three wide with the RGs. Icon and Lucy and Aiden.
There they go. Icon up into 9th now. There's on the inside line. Who will get the better result here? It looks like Aiden might. Icon hangs it out around the outside and keeps his position in 8th. Ben Hughes slapped with a 0.5 second time penalty. Someone's gone off.
That's Jorben, I think. Yeah, Jorben going very slow.
Jorben going very slow indeed, but
and
it's not hitting. And Lucy's
there.
Gone back as well. Nicholas is still leading this race, and Alejandro Martinez is catching. Quentin is up in 3rd place. So is Andy Bianchi. Alejandro Martinez is going to be under pressure from Quentin Rambat there. And Icon, look who it is. He's in 5th place. He's now starting to catch the rest of the field.
I was going to say, look who's appearing on the scene, and here comes Icon.
Icon is there. Andy Bianchi, Quentin, Alejandro Martinez, and Nicholas is not too far up the road. And Nicholas is doing a really good job. He might be in trouble here, though.
Yeah, here comes
Martinez looks to move, and he goes up into the lead, does Alejandro Martinez.
Oh, but he's not going to let him get away with it.
No, he's not, but Alejandro has the inside line. Maintains, goes through. Oh, Martinez gets a little too deep. He's down in 4th now. Nicholas back in the lead of this race. Did he go deep into that corner? I think he might have. No damage. Aiden's still following closely behind.
Lucy up at the back of the track.
Lucy is still there, though. He's not disappeared either. He's still following closely behind Julian. Luke is down in 11th at the moment. Ben Hughes in the points. So is Verschure.
And I think Quentin's now taken the lead from Nicholas
is
here.
In the lead of this race. Andy Bianchi's still there as well, and Alejandro Martinez is starting to catch the rest of them once again.
Nicholas all over the place.
And Andy Bianchi goes through, and now Martinez is looking to make a similar move.
And who's that right at the back of this? Who's that right at the back of this queue?
It can only be Icon. Oh, Nicholas is off the track. He has got extensive damage there. And Icon is up into 3rd. Alejandro Martinez will be following his teammate closely, try and keep that slipstream alive. But the two Scuderia Bianchis are leading this race. Quentin needs a good result today if he wants to keep his title fights alive.
Icon in P3. Look at Aiden, P6 for Aiden.
Icon down in 6, or Aiden down in 6. Zapla is still there. Zapla's making up places.
In fact, we're being honest, they're all still within touching distance of this top 4 field here.
Very, very
Nicholas
close.
off again as Aiden now goes into 5th.
Lucy Wu still, he's in the points. That's what matters. He hasn't raced in over a year, well over a year, and he's in the points. Nicholas is going to be under pressure now shortly.
Oh, hello. Andy Bianchi's got Icon for company.
Very much so he does, and Andy's lagging a little bit. Icon's going to have to be careful here. Alejandro Martinez staying nice and close.
And all the while, Quentin is disappearing off up the track
indeed.
here. And while Andy is fighting the two... I get the pronunciation. It's Saria, isn't it?
Saria, yeah.
Saria. I always call them Sarouche. I don't know why I call them Sarouche, but...
Saria.
All the while, Aiden is sneaking up onto this trio here.
Indeed, and so is Nicholas, and so is Justin. Grabler is still there, and Verschure is still there. In fact, the whole pack is pretty close together. From Verschure on, it's only 12 seconds. And from Lucy Wu on, it's still only 16 seconds.
And Andy now reeling in Quentin. Oh, Icon's gone for the move. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the move there.
And while this is all happening, they're burning their tyres out. Alejandro Martinez is just hanging back, watching for opportunities to arise.
And if ever there was one driver who was always the tyre whisperer, it's El Matador.
It's El Matador indeed. Matador always was good at holding on to his tyres. Mind you, back in the day,
here goes
we had a different sense, and Icon goes up into second place. Andy Bianchi's not going to let that go though. Andy Bianchi's still following very closely behind. Now, Icon is after Quentin.
If Andy could stay with him through this back section and then up to the carousel, the second carousel,
he could get a slipstream down that back straight.
We could be about 3 wide if Superpow or Alejandro fancy getting in on the action here.
Alejandro is definitely not disappeared.
Nicholas is going to have company in a second because here comes Justin and Sam and Bo. Oh, Sam through!
Sam is Nicholas up in 6th place.
Nicholas and Justin both went off the track there, and Sam threw into P6.
Justin is still following close behind, but we've got to watch this battle here. And there goes Andy Bianchi on Alejandro Martinez. Alejandro Martinez on Andy Bianchi, and now Alejandro Martinez is up into 3rd. What happened to Andy Bianchi? He was following closely behind Icon, 5/10, and now it's 1.6 seconds. Andy Bianchi still, though, was within very close proximity of being in 3rd place. Alejandro Martinez is not going to give it up though.
And if I was everyone
in and is back into 3rd.
And if I was everyone from Aiden backwards, I would look out because Lucy Wu is on the hunt. Although he's just been passed by Yorban.
Alejandro Martinez moves to the inside line. Can he make up a place here? He's very closely alongside. Dives
just
into turn 1.
And we've got Nicholas in the pits.
Nicholas is into the pits. So is Justin. What's the plan here, I wonder? Quentin, 1.6 seconds up the road. Icon is starting to reel him in.
I wonder if they're going to get on their fresh tyres now. This might be a pretty bold play here. Yeah, we got fuel going in for Nicholas, fuel going in for Justin. But what tyres are they going to come out on? Mediums. Well, it's mediums for Nicholas and mediums for Justin. With roughly about 40 minutes left of this race, I don't know if that's the call. Ben, who started on mediums, now in the pits, but up at the front of the field here, Icon is reeling in the Dutchman. have a chat about that, but Jorben has now got, still got Lucy for company here as Jorben. Lucy Wu making his return to the WSC for this race. After a year away from racing, we've got yellow flags up ahead, and it's Andy Bianchi's gone around. What has happened to Andy? It's put Sam into P5 now, and Aidan, ladies and gentlemen, is in P4.
Apologies, I am back. What has happened here? Andy Bianchi down in 6th.
Andy Bianchi's had a spin.
Did he end up with damage? No, he didn't. He managed to get away with it.
I don't know.
Rab here is up in 5th. Aidan is up in 4th. Lucy Wu's made up places. Zapla is down in 11th all of a sudden.
Yes, Justin and Nicholas pitted, so did Ben.
They're gone on to the mediums.
They've gone on to mediums, yes. But like I said, we've about 40 minutes to go. I'm not sure if mediums is the call.
It might not be, but definitely softs are depleting very quickly. Icon's tyres are depleting. In fact, the whole front at the moment, 1, 2, 3 and 4 tyres are in very bad shape. Very bad shape.
Oh, big tail slide from Alejandro there.
His tyres are starting to go off. What we're going to do is just quickly have a quick look at the weather radar, just to make sure that we have no rain coming in. It's a sunny day, but that could change. It's not forecasted, but
doesn't look like because this was always when I raced, this was always a strategy I had, because I always had the weather radar up.
Yes. No, there's nothing coming in. Nothing at the moment anyway. Quentin's still leading this race, but Icon only 1.5 seconds behind. Alejandro in 3rd is 5 seconds away from the 2 front running cars. Aidan is doing a great job.
And Lucy's got a hell of a run here on Jorben for P7.
For 7th, for sure now. And Lucy Wu. Did Lucy go a little bit deep there? He did, ever so slightly. No, he didn't. He got a really good exit. 3 tenths the gap, 2 tenths the gap. Is there a way for Lucy Wu to find a way past down along this big long curvature straight?
Somebody's gone around to the back. It's just Julian.
Julian has gone around. He's in the points. Up open box. Down.
And it looks like Sam's going to have the Italian stallion for company in a second.
Lucy Wu still hanging on. Lucy Wu only just needs to stay close, because we can get him following the whole way down to that straight. Lucy Wu can find a way past.
Great move from Andy Bianchi round the outside of the carousel on Sam. That's Andy into P5.
And Andy back up to P5. How's it looking at the front? Quentin's still 1.8 out. Icon's tyres are starting to go off, but so are Quentin's. Martinez has fallen back another 2 seconds. Aidan's going to have to pit shortly too. He's almost 10 seconds behind Alejandro Martinez. Bianchi now is starting to reel Aidan in at an awfully fast pace. The Italian stallion using all of that horsepower.
And this fight between P7 is really hotted up now.
It's getting very
Lucy
heated.
is looking for every possible way to get through on the Dutchman. But as I said, this part of the track...
Oh, Jorben's gone off the track! And Lucy, and they're gone side by side. Dirty tyres for Jorben! Can he keep on the blow? He's into the barrier! Dirty tyres, he got up on the grass. Now he's got a good cushion of 24 seconds. Jorben has 24 seconds.
Got the gap down to a second and a half now, going on to the back straight.
Jorben's still in a decent points position. He's got full points at the moment. A lot can happen in front of him. Andy Bianchi within 1.1 seconds of Aidan. going to have to pit this lap. There is no way they can keep going. Alejandro's definitely going to have to pit. Aiden's definitely going to have to pit, and so is Andy Bianchi.
I think we're going to see everyone in the pits here.
I think the whole front grid is going to come in now. Jorben Verschuur is starting to catch
in.
Quentin is into the pits. And Icon is in the pits. And Alejandro will assumably go into the pits as well. He'll run out of fuel before he reaches the end of the lap. If he doesn't.
Yep.
Yes, he's into the pits. Aiden will assumably. What's the plan here now? Quentin has used a lot more fuel than Icon has. Fresh tyres go on. Icon now in refueling.
Andy in. I imagine this is where you're going to see the whole field
coming to the pits.
Flying now, yes, Stam in.
When will Icon release? Icon's now released. Quentin still hasn't been released. Quentin's now released. Icon takes the lead of the race.
What tyres has Quentin gone on? Because it didn't pop up then. Onto the mediums.
Yeah, Icon's struggling as well.
Power
tyres are cold.
On the mediums.
Tyres are cold. Alejandro's out as well. He's on cold mediums. Andy Bianchi out as well on cold mediums. It'll be interesting to see now. Icon is in the lead of this race, and generally when Icon gets into the lead of a race, it's usually curtains. But Quentin so far has managed to keep Icon behind. Mind you, Icon was fuel saving. Icon fuel saving has bought him the lead of this race. And now the question is this to the end? Is this the only pits that they will do, the only pit that they will do for the remainder of this race? Alejandro Martinez comfortably in third place. He's in no man's land. 10 seconds up the road is nearest, and 10 seconds behind is nearest.
I don't think we saw it happen, but Andy Bianchi back in a P4. Did he pass Aiden in the pits?
I think he got through Aiden in the pits. Yeah, I think Aiden stayed in the pits a little bit longer.
But meanwhile, look at this spot. We got Aiden and Nicholas now squaring up for a fight for P5.
And by the looks of it, Jorben has gotten past Lucy Wu once again. Jorben is back out on softs, which means he's going to pit again.
Yeah.
Jorben plans to pit again.
Or does Jorben know something we don't?
There's the very big possibility that Jorben might know something that we don't. Justin, running in 7th place, is actually very close to Nicholas. He's starting to catch him too. And Quentin has caught up to Icon ever so slightly. Icon is using more fuel than Quentin is.
Icon's lost at least 8 tenths now, at least on this lap alone.
Unless he's fuel saving.
Not even going into the his fuel saving. I
said unless he's fuel saving, but I mean that is a very, very big possibility. He's definitely underfueled the car in comparison to Quentin.
We have seen this work before for Icon though. He's underfueled the car.
I mean, Icon's crafty when it comes to setting up a car and knowing when and what to do with it. But so is Quentin. Quentin might have something up his sleeve as well. At the moment, Quentin is reeling him in. Alejandro Martinez is 13 seconds behind Quentin and 9.1 seconds ahead of Andy Bianchi. Verschuur is starting to catch grab here. Or grab here, should I say. Justin Zapla running in 7th place, good 6 points. He's hoping to catch Nicholas, I would assume. I'll be back in a second.
I wonder if Icon's playing a bit of a game here. Because the gap is now under a... well, was slightly under a second there as we head towards the carousel.
Icon's starting to lag a little bit. Is a concern. Icon usually doesn't lag.
And the gap now up to a second and a half.
Icon maybe unloading some of that fuel saving, unless Quentin has gone into fuel saving. You don't know what these guys are playing at. You can't see this data, so I mean, you just don't know what they're at.
It's like two boxers. They're just throwing jabs at each other, throwing jabs, and very soon one of them will land the knockout.
Indeed. Zappla has caught grab here. 4/10 is the gap.
Andy Bianchi's got the gap down to 7.5 seconds. He is absolutely flying.
Aiden has damage. Aiden's gone back onto softs as well. Zappla goes up into 7th place, gets ahead of grab here.
I tell you what, I'm just looking here with Aiden's. It's gone considerably darker here.
It has gotten darker, hasn't it?
Stretch of the Nordschleife. Ooh, Aiden getting all out of shape.
It has gotten very dark at the Nordschleife. We're just going to have a quick look.
Justin has got Sam for company.
It's starting to get dark. We're going to have a look at the weather radar, just to see if there's anything. It has gotten dark though. Nothing in the next 30 minutes, it would seem, from 200 kilometers away. But it is getting dark. For sure, it's definitely getting dark. Oh, someone's gone into the barrier. That was grab here. Yeah. That'll cost him a lot of time. Versure will be definitely hunting that one back.
Got front wing damage.
Front wing damage and left suspension damage.
And meanwhile, I don't know what Icon's done, but Icon has just hit the whatever button and is gone.
Icon has disappeared. Icon has gone off into the distance. Now, Quentin, I wonder, is he preserving fuel? Because he's losing time to Alejandro Martinez ever so slightly. Now he's not. But he was at one point.
Yeah, I'm on the board here with Quentin going down the back straight. We'll soon know if he doesn't seem to be using all the revs in that.
No, he doesn't.
Car, certainly compared to Icon.
And that could be down to setup. But definitely, there was definitely a discrepancy in the speed down that back straight. Andy Bianchi 7.7 seconds away from Alejandro Martinez.
Yeah, I think Quentin's doing a bit of fuel saving here.
I think he might be as well. I think he might be fuel saving.
Yes,
now Versure is very close to grab here.
It's all sort of mellowed out. Oh, we got Ben in the wall.
Ben has found the barrier. Versure is trying to catch grab here. Nicholas is back into the pits again, unless he started on mediums.
No, he started on. He was one of the ones that pitted on lap 1 with damage with Justin.
Oh yes.
Speaking of, Justin sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix so far.
That's a good time in comparison. I mean, Icon's got free air. Icon has free air. He's not being held back by anything. Mind you, Icon will see that popping up and now will take umbrage to it and go as fast as he possibly can to reclaim that 1 point.
It's the Max Verstappen effect, isn't it? He has to have everything. He has to have everything.
He's 3 seconds up on the personal best so far on the current fastest lap. In sector 2, I think he's up 3 seconds. Icon pushing now.
Because actually, if you actually think of it, this is the first proper racing lap we've had, because the first lap was the first lap, then the second lap was the pit lap, and the third lap was the out lap. So this is the first proper racing lap we've actually had.
First proper racing lap indeed. Mind you, Andy Bianchi is gone the fastest in Sector 2 now by 2 seconds. Which means Andy Bianchi is 2 seconds faster than Icon's time.
5 seconds faster than his current best.
That is insane. What's his current best? 7:17 is he, or 7?
No, I think his best would be that 7:32 lap.
Oh yes, 7:32 is his current best lap.
So he'll definitely be. It's definitely looking very dark in this area.
It's looking very dark indeed. I'm just going to take another quick look at the weather radar just to kind of see what's happening. It's gotten very dark. This was not planned.
Dark cloud. I cut off!
Oh, I missed it. I'm checking weather radar. No, nothing on the weather radar. Icon has gone off the track. Has he ended up with damage? No, he's not.
No.
He got away with it.
He just cut the corner a little bit. No penalty though.
No penalty. He obviously kept enough on the track.
No, he was properly all 4 wheels off the track, halfway off to Frankfurt. He was.
Unless he just didn't gain an advantage or lost a huge amount of time to Quentin.
Yeah, gap's about the same to Quentin, so yeah, I don't think he...
Like on 14 seconds fastest on this lap.
Everyone else they must look at... Oh, he's off the track again. He's really wringing the neck out of this R18.
He wants that fastest lap. He's pushing this car beyond what it's capable. Mind you, that all being said, Quentin isn't exactly dropping away. Oh, no, Quentin's off the track! Quentin lost a second, nearly 2 seconds there to that. Quentin was also pushing for a fastest lap, I believe.
We're going to have a fight here for P6 between Justin and Sam again.
Yeah, it's all coming back together here. Oh, Grab here looking to find a way past Zappla.
And just lurking in the background.
Brasure is seeing all of this unfold. And
even further in the background, there's a certain German lurking in the background as well.
He's not far away, is he? He's not far away. He's not far. Aiden slapped with a 5/10 of a second time penalty.
Icon it into the out of the carousel into the twisty section.
And he's now 7.4 seconds ahead of Quentin.
Does Quentin have damage?
No, Quentin has no damage.
No damage.
No damage on Quentin's car. Alejandro Martinez still, and now he's pulled away from Andy Bianchi. Andy Bianchi's damage, and he's on racing softs as well.
Andy's on softs.
Andy's on softs. He's going to have to pit again.
Yeah, Andy's got to pit again. We know, I think, someone else has to pit again.
Jorben definitely has to pit again.
Yeah, Jorben, that's it.
Aiden's going to have to pit again. He's on softs again. I think the decision for lighter damage for this round is definitely the right call, because there's been a lot of offs.
20 seconds faster.
Which means he'll be down 7:07 will be the lap time.
On behalf of everyone, we wave the white flag icon. We wave it.
That is a blisteringly quick lap. Mind you, Quentin is starting to catch up now a little bit. Oh, Quentin comes off the carousel a little bit awkwardly. Lost a lot of time. .22 seconds.
If this isn't in the low 7.9, 7.10s, I'd be very surprised.
Very surprised indeed. Quentin is a good bit behind, mind you. they're at kind of a stalemate at the moment. Quentin is catching, but only slightly.
We've still got about 20 minutes to go, haven't we?
10 minutes. There's 4. Oh yes, 20 minutes to go indeed. Icon will cross the line with a 7:04.
Ouch!
That is very quick. that is blisteringly quick. Quentin crosses the line with a 7:07.
Seldom do many laps leave me stunned and speechless, but that's 7:04 from Icon.
That is very quick.
Considering his quali times, it was a 7:02.
And Jorben is up in 6th. He's going to have to
yes, Jorben has passed both Justin and Sam.
Sam will be able to stay out. Zapla is going to have to pit. Jorben's going to have to. Andy Bianchi into the pits once again. I'll be back in a second.
Okie dokie. So we're going to see Aiden take P4. And, oh no, because Aiden has to pit again, doesn't he? To get off these soft tyres. Yes, there we go. So we're going to see Justin, who's having an absolute fight at the moment with Jorben and Sam. You can't see this at the moment because we're looking at Andy Bianchi in the pit lane, and Justin in. Oh, Justin needed fuel. Jorben needed fuel. Sam's in. We've got an exodus in the pit lane, and wouldn't you know it, Lucy Wu is in P5. And right on the heels of Andy Bianchi. Icon still with a 7.5 second lead at the front of the field over Quentin. Alejandro's now sort of in no man's land, P3. 30 seconds behind Quentin, 50 in front of Andy Bianchi. Could afford a pit stop if he wanted to, but Andy Bianchi's going to have his mirrors full of Lucy Wu in a second. Aiden out in P6. Nicholas, what an effort from Nicholas, ladies and gentlemen. Nicholas replacing Ash this weekend. P7. I mean, words fail me. Sam in P8, you've got Justin in P9, Jorben P10, Julian's in the pits. Brand new tyres for Julian. Or is it, yeah, fuel and tyres, mediums on for Julian. Ben still in last place, but up at the front, Quentin is slowly catching Icon again. Has Quentin been saving some of his stuff? And Icon might be in fuel save mode. Did that 7:04 lap come back and have a word with the young Turk? Because Quentin is flying. And he is really flying. It's looking dark in this section of the track that Icon and Quentin are in again. Quentin really pushing that Scuderia car, but everything he's got, he's trying to catch Icon. There's still enough time to do it.
There's a lot of time to do it. Mind you, there's only, we're nearing on the 15-minute mark.
And he's set his personal best lap as well.
He has. Verschuur has pitted, ended up with damage, but he has pitted.
Yes, while you were gone, we had a mass exodus in the pit lane, and Notice who has snuck his way into P5.
I saw that. Lucy Wu is lurking in 5th, and he's not. Oh, Bianchi's had an off, and now look at this. Lucy Wu is getting very close to Andy Bianchi. And while Andy Bianchi will suffer that damage, Lucy Wu will swoop in. Alejandro Martinez quite literally in no man's land.
I'll say he's in the proverbial no man's land, although Andy Bianchi has taken 10 seconds out of him on this lap alone.
Yes, he has. It's still 40 seconds. That's a lot of time to have to make up in a very short period of time.
I was thinking that with Alejandro being in this sort of no man's land, he may look at the option of pitting, because we did see a few medium runners come in for a second stop.
How far behind is Lucy? 1 minute 30 seconds. Okay, that's not going to work. I was going to say,
yeah,
Lucy
Andy's
has
in
enough.
P6.
Lucy has enough fuel.
Andy's wheel is still gone.
It's back now, but he obviously suffered more damage. Lucy Wu is in 4th now. Lucy Wu is quite a far bit away. I was thinking if Lucy was close enough, he could stay out for the remainder of this race. He has enough fuel to get to the end of the race, where the front cars do not. And they're going to come in, they're going to change tyres, they're going to refuel the car. And I think that's about a 40-second pit stop.
Yeah, I think we're going to see all these medium guys come onto softs, and we're going to see some heaters thrown out here.
Now, as I say, Lucy Wu could stay out, but the fresh tyres on those cars at the front would definitely outweigh what he has. Alejandro Martinez is still pulling away from Lucy Wu. He needs to, because I think Lucy is within his pit window.
And this is speaking from experience, if there's one person that's difficult to pass out there, it is that German, Lucy Wu.
He is. Lucy. Oh, he's off the track now. His tyres are starting to give up. Mind you, he can come into the pit and only have to change tyres.
And Icon is in!
Icon is into the pit. Quentin's going to have to come in. His fuel's nearly out. Alejandro Martinez is definitely going to have to come in as well. His fuel is nearly gone.
Quentin in.
Lucy Wu not quite close enough to that back straight.
Icon changing tyres as well.
Quentin only being served now. Quentin's being refueled.
I think from here we might see some soft tyres
now
on
released.
this car. There we go.
Quentin be released. No, he's holding on. Quentin now released. How far away is he going to be? It's going to be at least 10 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, Icon getting the back end all out of shape. Alejandro in.
Alejandro is in. Where is Lucy? Lucy was on that back straight now. Lucy was going to have to come in those charges. We're not going to survive another lap.
Yeah.
Aiden can stay put for the remainder of this race.
Could we see Aiden get into P3?
It's hard to say. Lucy's definitely going to have to pit. Alejandro is now going to be released very soon. And now Martinez is released, whereas Lucy Wu is going to have to pit. Yeah, no, Aiden is going to have to.
Yeah, Lucy's only just coming into the final corner now, isn't he?
Icon once again has underfueled the car. Quentin has done more, has filled the tank more. 9 likes on the stream, thank you so much, guys. Alejandro Martinez is again still in no man's land. Aiden has stayed out, does take 4th place. Andy Bianchi goes up to 5th, while Lucy Wu is being serviced and is now released. We'll stay ahead in
but again, Lucy onto soft tyres, but with even less fuel than Icon took on.
Yes, he is. There was a little bump and shoving on there. Lucy Wu has less fuel, so less weight. Nicholas is on half-used medium tyres, so Lucy Wu should be able to kind of pull away. Andy Bianchi on used mediums, but has a lot more fuel in the tank than Lucy Wu. Aidan has pulled away 9 seconds ahead of Andy Bianchi. Sure, down in 10th is 1 point. Raphael is in 9th. Where is Justin? Is running in 8th.
Is P8.
Yeah, he's getting close to. Oh, Nicholas is still within 1 second of Lucy Wu.
But Justin lurking 3 seconds back on fresher tyres as well.
Yes, he is. Justin will catch Nicholas very quickly. Raphael down in 9th. 15 seconds behind him is Verschure. Can Verschure find some extra time in these final 10 minutes to catch Raphael? Unless Raphael has an off, it's a lot to ask, but it's not impossible.
Yeah, it's not impossible, because we saw Andy, before he had his mishap, take 10 seconds out of Alejandro in the blink of an eye. So it's not impossible for him to catch up.
Indeed, Ashbill says quite impressive from Nicholas on such short notice.
Absolutely.
ARP, the highest they've ever finished was 5th place, and that was last year. It's the highest ARP has ever finished. So there could be an opportunity for potentially for Lucy, who has been given a 1 second time penalty for track limits.
Lucy won't care about that.
Lucy won't care about that. Lucy's still doing good in 6th place for a guy who hasn't raced in 2 years. Almost more. Aidan still in 4th place. It's a good run for Aidan.
It is. This is very impressive from Aidan today. I'm very, very impressed. I mean, here's a lad. He stepped in for a few races with us last year at Chase Liner, and he's saying that he's just gone off the track. I've got the commentator's curse on him.
4th. Andy Bianchi's 5 seconds behind. There is only 9 minutes left in this race. If Aidan can find a way to just keep Andy behind him, Aidan could be good for 4th place here. That's 12 points. Plus 3 because he had a disconnect at the very, very start of the season, so he gets an extra 3 points.
Plus whatever he gets for the reverse grid as well.
Plus for the reverse grid as well, yes.
It's going to be a good haul of points today for RG Labs.
Indeed. Icon is pulling away once again. Mind you, Icon is using a lot of those racing softs, and Quentin has come out on racing mediums.
I think Icon's looking to make a statement here. He's put the softs on. He's going to say, this is what I should have done in qualifying.
Yeah, he's 12 now seconds ahead of Quentin, though those soft tyres are melting very quickly.
And the sun has come out now.
The sun has come back out again, so the track will start to heat up, and generally speaking the softs prefer colder temperatures.
May be a sting in this race just yet, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Andy Bianchi now 1.2 seconds behind Aidan. He's caught up by almost 2 seconds to Aidan. Andy Bianchi is obviously very crafty, very talented driver.
And Justin has got into P7 now ahead of Nicholas.
He's going to fight this though. Nicholas is coming back at Justin. Justin's going to have to put his car in the right places here. 4 tenths is the gap, 3 tenths the gap now. Justin is going to be under pressure once again. Nicholas not happy that he had lost that position. They've gone on top of the carousel. Nicholas dips down, trying to gain a little bit of an advantage, and it hasn't worked out from there. Still only 3 tenths. 3 tenths between Zappala now and Nicholas. This could go down to the back straight. If this goes down to the back straight, this is where we're going to see some movement.
Try to see where they are on the track in accordance to the back straight. Justin is flying, shall we say?
He's staying very close behind him.
This has been...
Nicholas is off the track. And he'll fall out of slipstream there now, and he'll have dirty tyres. Oh, someone's gone off.
Flags.
Lucy Wu went off. Yellow flag still.
Was it Lucy or was it Arps? Because, or was it Aiden, sorry, because Andy Bianchi's in P4 now.
It could have been Aiden. Mind you, the yellow flags were being waved when Lucy was passing by. And actually, yeah, you could be right. Aiden is now starting to be caught by his teammate. Icon 13 seconds now in the lead of this race. And this will be his final lap. Quentin's tyres in much better condition than Icon's. Icon's going to have to be really careful with those softs. They're half depleted and Quentin's have barely scratched the surface. Alejandro Martinez is coming in for a free pit stop.
Don't quite understand that, unless he has damage.
I'm not sure myself.
No, yes, he does. He has. No, that's Andy. Sorry. No, he doesn't have damage. Just making sure he got to the end of the race for the Soria team.
Indeed. Quentin is starting to catch Icon.
Meanwhile, here's a fight. It's Justin and Lucy.
And Aiden's crashed. Oh, Justin had to take seriously defensive movements there. Justin now down the pit lane straight. He's up into 5th place, but Lucy Wu is on the inside line. Lucy Wu moves to the outside now, trying to get a better exit into turn 1. Can Zappler hold on to his 5th place? Lucy Wu fighting this back big time. Lucy Wu only 5/10 of a second now, gets a great exit. 3/10 the gap, 2/10 the gap, 1/10 the gap. Zappler under pressure.
It's the battle of the Nürburgring between the two Germans here.
German team versus a German driver. Here we go. 2/10 the gap. Zappler now holding on to 5th. That's 10 points for Zappler if he can hold on to it. Lucy Wu is not going to give up this easy though. We've seen before in the past these two can race. Lucy Wu now. It's a much better line there. Can he hold on to that though? No, he's lost a little bit of time to Zappler. Zappler's got a much better exit. Lucy Wu now 7/10 points Zappler. Lucy Wu getting into the groove of things though. Lucy Wu gets a great exit there.
Meanwhile, Icon at the front, just imperious, we'll say.
He's fairly disappearing, alright. Unless Quentin can find something seriously special here, while Icon's tyres are going off. I think Icon fairly has this in the bag. Icon's lighter car too, with less fuel.
Quentin is taking little nibbles out, but
little nibbles, but not enough.
It's not enough, no. Although we say it's not enough, we've still got half of this racetrack still to go.
There is a lot of lap time left.
Oh, Lucy
Icon is off the track. Zappler now and Lucy Wu within 1 second of each other. Aiden's still very much there too.
Icon just coming up towards the carousel now. Icon! Oh, I thought he went off it. I see what's happening now. Icon's lagging, and as he's lagging, it looks like he's going off the track.
He's lagging quite a bit, which is also a concern because it's not the first time he'd have been disconnected from. I think he got disconnected from this race before. Tyres are very much going off.
But I tell you what, they're not even I would say half around, but Justin is catching Andy.
He is actually. He's catching him quite quickly too.
And Lucy and Aidan are still there interested if anything happens. We've seen Justin and Andy get together before. I think Sam's just had an off there. And here they go again, Justin and Lucy.
They're very close once again. 7 tenths, 6 tenths. Lucy Wu is catching Justin. And this could be a battle for the back straight. Icon is nearly to that back straight, still 13.5 seconds ahead of Quentin. Unless he has a major off here, I think he has it. I think this is done.
Icon, though, is coming up to Ben.
He is coming up to Ben. Blue flags will be flown.
Ben is coming up to the second carousel now.
Icon's lost a lot of time there.
And Icon is, I would say, probably 2 corners away from him.
Icon gets a little deep into that corner. Has to slow down big time.
Oh, Ben's off the track. Ben's let Icon through. And he's pulled away from Justin now, but Justin off the track!
Oh, Justin is off the track now. Lucy Wu, big opportunity here for Lucy Wu to snag a place, and he's alongside. Oh, there's they make contact. They have ever so slightly. Lucy is up into 5th though. Zapla around the outside, can't find enough pace to catch Lucy. Icon on that back straight now. Has lost only a second.
Lucy has damage. They all have damage.
Lucy has damage. Justin has damage still. Icon though, coming around as he comes down to the end of the back straight. Comes around that final corner, and we'll see the checkered flag being flown. It's not 1, it's not 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Icon wins again. The Nürburgring has been defeated by the Turkish man. The Grey Wolf of Turkey takes it once again. Nürburgring has only seen 2 different victors, and 3 of them have been this man. Quentin Rambat will take 2nd place, a valiant effort from the Dutchman. And Alejandro Martinez is only 10 seconds up the road from Andy Bianchi. There's still a battle here to be had. 9 seconds now. Andy pushing.
Oh, it is on now between Lucy and Justin.
And Aidan is now there as well.
They are throwing haymakers at each other.
Oh, Alejandro Martinez went off, I think.
Oh, that was a bit saucy there from Lucy.
Zapla goes back at him again. Lucy, I think, might have left him. Oh, look at this! They're back at it once again. Lucy Wu holds it out around the outside, and Aidan is all of a sudden on the scene.
Here comes Aidan. Lucy off the track.
Lucy has gone off the track. No damage. Managed to come away without damage. Now there'll be a drag race down the back straight. Andy Bianchi's only 2.3 seconds behind Alejandro Martinez.
Aidan off the
Aidan's
track,
off the track now as well.
Clear.
Justin is clear, but it's now, look at this. Alejandro Martinez panicking with fuel. It's only 1.1 seconds. The gap between the Italian Stallion and the Matador. 9 tenths now the gap.
It's coming down. I think Alejandro's going to hold on here just.
Oh, Andy Bianchi finds the barrier, and that is 3rd place for Alejandro Martinez. Andy Bianchi will take 4th. Where will Zapla finish? He will take.
Justin's going to finish P5.
He will finish P5. It looks like Lucy Wu had enough.
Aidan P6.
Lucy Wu has run out of fuel. Lucy Wu has run out of fuel. Where is Graham here?
Make it to the line because Sam's coming through the final chicane now. I think.
He hit the barrier. Is that enough time for Lucy Wu to cross the line? No, it's not. Graham here snaps it. Nicholas will as well.
P8.
Lucy Wu drops to 9th with only a couple of less than 20 seconds to go. Lucy Wu crosses the line in 9th. What a disaster. Verschure will take 1 point. Julian will take no points, unfortunately. Zappala takes 5th, though.
Whew.
It's spiced up towards the back end there.
I'm exhausted and I'm not even racing. How are your nerves after that super?
I don't know. I don't know what to think. That was pretty crazy. There was a couple of different leaders. I thought Icon was going to be faster, says Lucy Wu. We will refrain from talking about this race, says Julian. We're going to go straight to the anthems, guys. I can't hang around for too long.
I thought you were going to have enough fuel there, Lucy.
Oh!
I don't know. Do we have replays still?
Okay, we're going to do driver of the day.
Apparently Lucy's replay is not showing for him.
Oh. That's quite strange. Driver of the day. Oh.
Well, for me, there's 3 names I put at the top of that list straight away. Lucy, Nicholas, Aidan.
I have Aidan there as well.
I've got you, Lucy. I've saved the replay myself. Don't worry.
I have Icon, Lucy, Aidan, and I think Nicholas.
I would say the first 3 should be Nicholas, Aidan, and Lucy, and then, well, Icon Imperious around the Nürburgring again.
Yeah, ridiculously quick. Anyway, we're going to go straight to the anthems. 18 people here, boys. If you're not doing it, please do hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. We're going to go straight to the anthems and try and wrap this up. We're already an hour and 45 here. Now, please, everybody be respectful of the team's national anthem. Where the hell are my national anthems gone? They're there. Please, everybody be respectful of the team's national anthem, the Irish national anthem. Now, please, everybody be respectful of the driver's national anthem, the Turkish national anthem. Okie dokie. Let's see what the driver of the day vote is doing. Justin with a great. I never put Justin on. I think Justin should have been there as well. Okay, we're going to call our driver of the day at that. I don't have much time to wait. Icon, you are the driver of the day. I'm just going to save the replay.
Yeah, I've saved the replay as well if anyone needs it.
Lucy, why am I even on there? I give my votes to Aiden.
He had to have the last word on Icon telling him he sucked as well.
I know. I think that was a good show. Had he not run out of fuel, he would have finished much higher.
He would.
Anyway, gents, we're going to call it at that. We're here nearly an hour and 50 minutes, so we've gone about 15 minutes beyond the usual time, which is actually what the delay was. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in, viewing, taking part in racing, drivers, and the replay is saved. Don't worry, Justin. Oh wait, no, it is. No, it is. Yeah. Yeah, we will see you next week for next week's race. It's a GR3 race. Pre-information is already up. So we will see you then. I'm sure I'll be talking to some of you in the meantime. I suspect a few incident reports. Hopefully not too many, but I'm suspecting them. Anyway, without further ado, go to Míle Mágat agus Slán a Bhaile.